Adventure is in my blood. Finding treasures big or small and having fun is what it's all about. With my wife Melissa and our 3 kids, life is pretty full. But there isn't a mountain we can't climb together. This isn't your ordinary antique store. My name is Alex Archbold and this is Curiosity Inc. I was having the worst time back into the spot yesterday. That line is painted straight and this one is kind of painted on an angle. So when you're back in, you're like, what?
I'm gonna do this one.
What are you looking at? That's super weird. Let's see what one of these ones does.
This one.
Okay, well the rest of them are in there looking in the crazy Japanese store. Steven and I are gonna go check out Finer Things Antiques and see if they're open up. Well, I'm here at Finer Things Antiques, but nobody else is. It's supposed to have opened about 5 minutes ago. There's nobody here. Looks like there might be some cool stuff inside, but I can't go shopping, so I guess we'll have to move on to another shop. Okay, we are in the antique store. We see a nice little candy shop style register. You can tell it's very small. It's only maybe about 10 inches across. These are the more valuable, the more collectible ones, and it has a little topper on it still too. Now, something that did catch my eye is the Edison Mazda lamp display. They have it pegged as 1930s. Really cool looking tin display, nice painted sign. It's still working too. Very cool piece. An explosion-proof telephone. I guess there's no saying for whether the person on the other end is gonna explode verbally on you, but the phone itself won't blow up. Well, I found a couple things in the antique shop. These are the 2 that I bought. The first being probably 1920s or so Coca-Cola flange. Now, it is double-sided, but the flange at some point has been cut or broken off or rusted off. It's not, you know, in the greatest of condition, but you know, the price was right. They were asking $200. I think we got it for $170. You know, if this was mint, that would probably be an $800 sign. Either way, it's cool. I could probably put a bracket back on it and use it as a flange, as decoration in the shop. The other piece was this 1950s a depiction of a Mercedes 190 SL. It's in phenomenal condition. It's Western German. It was priced at $50. It's worth probably 3-4 times that amount in that shape. So I decided, hey, I'm not gonna leave that behind. It's pretty cool. So first items we purchased on the trip so far. It is our 3rd day here in Halifax before we start heading on the highway to go see some other sites, and we make our way towards Prince Edward Island. We've stopped at the farmers market at the Halifax Pier. We're all gonna have a look around, maybe find some breakfast or apparently some beer, as they sell all sorts of stuff here, and have a little adventure today.
We don't have it yet.
Oh, something to start?
What do you have for like sandwich? Do you have like a sandwich?
About a year and a half or so. Melissa is checking out the reusable beeswax sandwich bags. So she's asking questions there. I'm going to see if there's anybody in here that's selling antiques. As I'm walking around, I'm realizing there's all kinds of neat stuff, like there's food and there's vegetables and all kinds of things that Melissa likes here, but I've come to the wrong farmer's market. I want to go to the flea market. That's where the antiques are. So maybe we'll get a bite to eat here and then we'll get in the car and go to the correct flea market that might have antiques and collectibles. But on the plus side, this is the exact type of place Melissa would want to come to. And she's making a purchase.
Perfect. And then
She ended up getting some of the beeswax wraps.
I have the...
Okay, finally found the market I was looking for, and I knew I was at the right spot because there's Herbie's twin sitting right next to me here. We're gonna go have a walk around, see if there's any cool stuff. This guy has a couple things I'm interested in, but he's gone to the washroom, so I can't make a offer on anything to figure out where he went to. Well, let's keep walking, we'll come back. This is the place I was looking for. I can see there's all sorts of tables and markets, so we're gonna have a look around and see if there's any treasures. I've already found a guitar. I'm gonna see if I can add to the pile here. All kinds of cool stuff. We've got some beer trays, little boxes, knickknacks, fun assortment of stuff. Nice old suitcases down there. What are you asking on your old suitcases?
I'll take 60 for the 4 here. You got 3 leather and the green ones from Czechoslovakia.
Are you selling by the each?
Yeah, they're 20, 15, 15, and 10.
Oh, I see. So it's a better deal if you buy them in bulk.
You definitely bet it would be a better deal.
Oh, great. Sometimes the boxes on these old games can be fun. This is Gumby and Pokey's Playful Trails game. You don't see too much Gumby and Pokey merchandise. Now they're asking $40 for it. They say it's in mint condition. That's probably about what the thing is worth. Maybe a little bit more. I might come back to that, but kind of neat to see. Hey guys, they should have had that playing inside the old prison when we were inside of it. Sounds to make you shiver. Probably a lot of screaming and woo sounds. That would have been good. Or better yet, this, you know, poking out from one of the prison cells. Oh, looks like someone's been naughty. So here's a few of the things I found today. Nice early American Manuel soldier, good condition. A decommissioned Halifax constable badge with wallet. An old Tootsie toy, would have been probably a tanker truck. It's missing the back, but you know, it still has its little headlights and stuff. Cool piece. Those were 2 for $5. 4 World War II war medals. Well, actually 3 World War II war medals. One that's from the Department of Education. But the war medals we ended up getting a pretty good deal on. They are silver. But one of the more interesting pieces was this guy. It's an original print, not an original painting, but it's a print by Nova Scotia, West Coast artist. He's passed away now. You can see it's called Great Mother. It's signed by him. This was out for $10. It's worth considerably more. This would have been sold at the time he was alive. It's got his bio on the back. Probably would have been a tourist piece at the time. But even just having his signature on a print like this makes it highly collectible. And the guitar, well, it's probably a late 1960s Saturn 12 string. Excellent condition. And price on this was $70. And it came with the gig bag, which I'll be able to bring back on the airplane. And who knows, maybe I'll play it on the ocean once we get to Prince Edward Island. For that price, couldn't say no. That one Norval Morrisseau print is worth between $700 and $900. We picked it up for $10. So that was the deal of the day so far. We're gonna keep looking. Okay, we have been on the highway for about an hour now, and I see a barn sale. Look at that, it's right out the window. So we're gonna go see what they have for antiques there. You guys are up for it?
Yep.
Yes. Yeah, they're just happy to get out of the car. There's the barn. There's the sale. We'll walk along and see if there's anything cool. Ringer that's rung its last bit of clothes some time ago. Some little ducks and decoys. Kind of, I think this is carnival or carnival glass. Old plates. Well, might find something, you never know. Oh, I see they found the toy section over here. What'd you find, Jason?
Oh, Iron Man.
And you got some new sunglasses at the flea market.
Yeah.
I should have thought about that. Actually, there's some old light fixtures here. So the next stop is going to be fun for me, mainly, because the entire little village here is almost all antique stores. We're on a corner by a lovely old church, and the whole building has been turned into an antique shop. We're going to go inside and look around, and also check out the other buildings all around here too. I'm excited. Let's go have a look. It is Sunday. We're going into church on Sunday, but we're looking for antiques this time. And there's antiques upstairs too. Well, maybe let's start up. It smells musty, like the building has water damage. But we're gonna start up and then work our way down. Here's a Jason. Look at these candlestick holders. Those are pretty cool. Oh, it's still basically set up like a church in here. Smells like pew. We are in what would be the basement of the church. See some old train lanterns. $75, it's kind of cool. But I have to think small because we are traveling and we won't want to carry anything really too big on the plane with us. Hey, look, there's a really old bottle of Coke. You trust drinking that?
Probably not.
I don't think I would either.
$20. I'll do it.
No, you caved too early. There's pocket tins, Prince Albert tobacco.
That looks like molasses in there. No, I don't think I would drink that.
This is labeled as a model, but it's actually a salesman sample that they would have given out at the dealership. A dealer's display. You can tell from the screws in the bottom and the fact it's not a glue together kit. Probably is made by MT. That is an old model kit though. Looks like they've got a few old toys kicking around, so I'm gonna have to have a good look and make sure I see everything. That's a dinky toy. To our friend Bob back home who collects bottles. There's all kinds in here. But Bob, I'm sorry, they'd probably get broken if I brought them on the plane, so unless it's something really special, I might not bring it back this way. I do like this old biscuit container, that's really neat.
Yeah.
Is this your shop here?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. Now here's an item I have not seen before. This is a British American BA gas station door push. Unusual piece. Price on it though, $950. I mean, time to buy is when you haven't seen something, but $950, I don't know if there's no room on it for me. Very cool piece though. I always like to look at little toy cars, and look, this is a Man from U.N.C.L.E. car, Ilya Kuryakin, early 1960s spy television show. Already got this one in good shape. You gonna play something now?
No.
We ended up finding a bunch of cool stuff. Now this is just part of a series that we did as we went antiquing and viewing all the wonderful sites around Halifax and Prince Edward Island. So you have to stay tuned and check out the other episodes that we did. Follow along for more, of course, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. There's more to come, so watch for the other videos, and we'll see you all soon.